Hi guys, my name is Brittany and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Wix, which is a free website builder. It's super user friendly for experts as well as first time users. Once you create an account, you can immediately start creating. I already have an account as well as a few sites. I'm just going to go ahead and click create new site. When creating your site, you can choose what kind of site you would like to create. There's many different options. There's business, online store, photography, music. I'm just going to go ahead and click other. Next, you have to decide if you're going to use Wix's artificial design intelligence to build your site quickly, or if you're going to use the Wix editor, which allows for a little bit more design freedom. You can start with a template, and then it has lots of drag and drop features. I've created all of my sites with the Wix editor because I prefer to customize my site. So there's tons of free templates to choose from. Um, and you can even just search a word. And I'm just going to type in book for an example, and you will get lots of different options that might be what you're looking for. So I'm just going to click on this one, the literature blog. You just click edit, and once you choose your template, you can start immediately creating. Just going to wait for it to load. Okay, so you can change the title of the site, you can change the fonts, the colors, you can add apps, you can pretty much do whatever you want. You can even add your own copyright at the bottom of the page like they've already put here. You can just edit and put your name there. So I'm just going to close out of here and just show you some of the sites that I've created as an example. So I'm going to start with this site. It is called Plain Sailing. It's about Ernest Hemingway. I created this site for an English class, and I'd actually love to use this assignment in my classroom someday. We had to choose an author we were studying and make a site all about that author. It was really fun and I learned a lot. I embedded videos, and I also included a slideshow that I included captions with for each picture. And I'm just going to close out of here and show you the timeline that I created. So it's just a timeline of the author's life. You can click on the pictures, and then also, let me see, I think I included some summaries. Okay, so actually the timeline was a little bit limiting because it didn't allow you to type much, if anything, really, on each little picture. So I just did like a detailed look underneath the timeline explaining each event that was important in the author's life. So that's one thing about Wix that was a little bit limiting. The timeline where you could add paragraphs under each event costed money, so I just went with the free one. So I wanted to include like a fun element for each page. So this one I put just a picture of the old man in the sea. This is what I did my analysis on. And I also added a video down here. And then on my reflection page, I added some photos. I just really wanted to make it interesting. I really loved this assignment because it allowed me to be creative, and I got to choose my author, which made it really interesting for me. And I really would love to include this assignment in my class someday. I'm just going to X out of this now and show you just another example of a site that I created. I created an e-portfolio as a requirement for the community college that I went to. It includes work I completed throughout my time at the school. I also got to talk about myself and some of my personal and academic goals. Wix has a cool app that lets you link your Instagram to your site. I really love this feature because I struggled finding only one photo. As you can see, I love food, but all of my pictures are on here. So I wanted to just include all of my pictures because, like I said, I couldn't choose just a few. So You can also add files and videos to the site. For example, you can add Word documents, you can add YouTube videos, and so I did this throughout this entire page um, to showcase the work I did at the school. So this assignment is another that I'd like to have my future students do. I think it really helps showcase the progression of their work and puts everything into perspective of just how much students actually do in school. When you see it like this in a collective place, I think it's really encouraging for the students. So Wix has lots of neat features and apps where you can include files, slideshows, YouTube videos, Instagram photos. You can even add a communication forum in which people can send you an email from the site. There's just lots of cool things and it's really easy to use. Most schools have access to computers now in class, so I think this application will be a realistic option someday. While Wix does have some limitations, I think that it does include a lot of features that students will find engaging as well as helpful.